Did you know that studies show 55% of attraction comes from body language? That's right, only 7% comes from the words we say. With so much of attraction tied to how we present ourselves and connect with others, understanding these dynamics can transform your relationships. But here's something even more surprising. Research indicates that we make a judgment about someone within the first 7 seconds of meeting them. Those seconds are crucial. So, how can you ensure those first moments lead to a strong connection? In this video, we'll uncover powerful strategies that help you get someone to like you genuinely. From the magic of authenticity to the science of flirting, you'll discover techniques backed by research and psychology. Get ready to learn how to create real connections and attract the right people into your life. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to make meaningful impressions and build lasting relationships. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: The Power of Authenticity. Ditch the act. You've probably heard the phrase, just be yourself, a million times. But there's science behind why this works. Studies show that authenticity strengthens relationships. In fact, a 2020 study from the University of Nottingham found that people who are true to themselves experience better connections and long-term relationships. When we try too hard to impress someone, we're sending out mixed signals. We put up a front, and the other person feels it. People are naturally drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin. It's refreshing. Instead of faking interests or exaggerating your personality, let your true self shine. Whether it's your quirky sense of humor or your passion for an unusual hobby, let them see the real you. There's something incredibly attractive about honesty and vulnerability. Think about this: everyone has quirks. It's what makes us human. Instead of hiding them, embrace them. As author Brené Brown says, vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, and joy. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, people feel a deeper connection to you. Chapter 2: Emotional Mirroring. Speak their inner language. Did you know that humans subconsciously mimic each other? This is called emotional mirroring, and it's a powerful tool in building rapport. In fact, research from the American Psychological Association reveals that people who mirror emotions or body language are more likely to be liked. Here's how it works. When you mirror someone's body language, tone, or even their words, they feel understood. It's almost as if you're speaking their inner language. And this isn't about manipulation, it's about empathy. Let's break it down. Say the person you're talking to is excited about something. Match their energy. Smile, get excited with them, and ask engaging questions. If they're speaking softly about a tough topic, lower your voice and show concern. It's subtle, but it works wonders. One tip: don't overdo it. Mirroring is meant to be natural. You don't want to feel like you're copying them. It's about genuinely tuning into their emotions and reflecting that back. Researcher and author Daniel Goleman, in his book Emotional Intelligence, highlights the importance of empathy in relationships. Empathy, he says, is the bedrock of a healthy relationship. When you mirror someone's emotions, you're showing empathy, which builds trust and attraction. Chapter 3: The Science of Flirtation. A playful dance. Flirting doesn't have to be awkward. It's more of a playful dance between two people. The goal is to create a light, fun atmosphere where both of you feel good. Surprisingly, flirting is more about body language than words. A 2019 study from the University of Kansas found that body language makes up 55% of flirting communication, tone of voice 38%, and words only 7%. So, instead of relying on cheesy pickup lines, focus on your nonverbal cues. One key tip is to maintain good eye contact. Studies show that prolonged eye contact releases oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. This creates a sense of connection and intimacy without saying a word. Then, there's the power of a simple touch. Research published in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior found that even light touches, like a pat on the arm, can significantly increase likability. But remember, it should be casual and appropriate. And don't forget humor. Laughing together builds connection. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that couples who laugh together report higher levels of attraction. A playful joke or a light tease can break the ice and create a relaxed vibe. Flirting, when done right, is about making the other person feel good around you. It's not about trying to impress or show off. It's about playful exchanges, subtle signals, and making sure both of you are enjoying the moment. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building meaningful relationships. Chapter 4: Scarcity versus Availability. The attraction paradox. You've probably noticed that people tend to value things that aren't always available. It's called the scarcity effect, and it plays a huge role in attraction. When something or someone feels too easy to access, we naturally start to take it for granted. This doesn't mean you should play hard to get in an extreme way. It's about creating a balance. If you're constantly available, the other person might assume you have nothing else going on in your life. On the flip side, if you're never available, they may lose interest altogether. A study from psychological science found that people are more attracted to those who are a little unpredictable. It keeps them intrigued. By creating a bit of mystery or not always being immediately available, you become more desirable. The key is to balance showing interest while maintaining your independence. The takeaway? Be responsive, but don't drop everything for them. Keep living your life. Show them that while you value your time with them, you also have other passions and commitments. As author Robert Cialdini says in his book Influence, people seem to be more motivated by the thought of losing something than by the thought of gaining something of equal value. This scarcity principle can work to your advantage, but always in a respectful, natural way. Chapter 5: The Magnetic Effect of Positive Energy. People love to be around those who make them feel good. It's simple, we're naturally drawn to positive energy. If you can create an environment where someone feels relaxed, happy, and valued, they're going to want to spend more time with you. Studies show that emotions are contagious. A 2016 study from Harvard found that people who regularly experience positive emotions are more likely to attract others. Think of your mood as a magnet. If you're radiating positivity, people are more likely to feel good around you. One easy way to boost your positive energy is by practicing gratitude. Psychologist Martin Seligman, in his research on positive psychology, found that practicing gratitude increases overall well-being and makes you more likable to others. Something as simple as expressing gratitude for the time you spend with someone can have a lasting impact. Compliments go a long way too. Genuine compliments show that you notice and appreciate the other person. Just make sure they feel authentic and aren't overdone. People can tell when you're just saying something to please them. Lastly, humor plays a massive role in spreading positive energy. Laughter isn't just fun, it's also a powerful bonding tool. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that shared laughter strengthens social bonds and increases feelings of attraction. Chapter 6: Subtle Influence. Planting seeds of attraction. Attraction doesn't always happen instantly. In many cases, it's something that grows over time. Think of it as planting seeds and letting them develop naturally. Rushing into things can create pressure, which often backfires. Instead, focus on building a connection slowly. One way to do this is by creating shared experiences. Psychologist Arthur Aaron's famous study on closeness showed that sharing meaningful activities with someone can significantly deepen your connection. Whether it's trying a new activity together or simply spending quality time, shared experiences build memories that keep people bonded. Another technique is to use emotional anchors. This is when you associate yourself with positive emotions. For example, if you always meet someone when they're in a good mood or after something fun, they'll start linking those good feelings to you. Here's a unique fact: researchers at the University of Liverpool found that attraction can grow the more we see someone. It's called the mere exposure effect. Simply being around someone regularly, without forcing things, can increase the likelihood of them liking you over time. It's why coworkers, classmates, or friends often develop feelings after months of spending time together. Remember, this is about patience. Attraction isn't always immediate. Planting seeds means nurturing the connection and letting things evolve naturally. As Dale Carnegie famously said in his book How to Win Friends and Influence People, you can make more friends in 2 months by being interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Focus on building genuine interest in them rather than trying to rush their interest in you. If you enjoyed these insights, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips on how to build meaningful connections and enhance your relationships.